we have power. That's what's important. Let's flip that over. Take the batteries out. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. I'm going to give it back to my cousin. He'll be probably won't even care, but I'm going to anyway. So let's take that out. Set it off to the side. Let's look at this front cover. The buttons are a little dirty. My concern is this. I know we can order these off eBay too. I don't know what that is. Maybe we can just take it off and fix it. Now to get the screen out, don't see a trick somewhere. Give that a little twist. I broke the LCD. And let's see. Come on. There we go. Screen looks a little dusty. We'll take care of that. More importantly, what is we got going on here? Yep, definitely inside the screen. That's kind of weird to have damage inside the screen. How does that happen? Well, let's try a little IPA, but that almost seems like it's melted into the screen somehow. I don't know. Get rid of the old. This one looks fairly new. We'll use it. Hey, look at that. Mostly gone. There, like I said, there seem to be a spot in the screen right there. You can kind of see it from the front. Kind of makes me think that once this dries, maybe everything will come back. And if that's the case, I will get a new screen. And yeah, I can already see it coming back. Weird. So, that being the case, this just pops out. I'll clean this up too. Order a new one of these off eBay and put it in. And I'll finish the video up later. Decided to add a little extra here. So I've taken the screen out here, ordered a new one on eBay. Like I said, they cost, I think I got 4 and they were like $2 and something each. So dirt cheap. Comes with an adhesive, everything. To get the old adhesive off though, I don't know how much everyone knows, but most of adhesives will come off with alcohol because it helps loosen up the glue. Not always easy, but if you just put alcohol on it and then use something to scrape, it'll usually do pretty well. Of course there's Goo Be Gone and stuff. Goo Be Gone can be bad for plastics, so you got to be careful. When they say to test it, it is a very good idea to test it in a non-conspicuous part of it. But I just use usually just a little alcohol, helps loosen it up, and then scrape away at it. If you have stickers where they are like sold from these used places, it's Put a little alcohol on it, let it soak in. Most of the time that stuff will lift right up, including this one here, but if you don't want it lifted up, leave it alone. But you see, it just kind of pushes right away with the alcohol on it. But I'm also going to get a washcloth and some water and wash away the dirt and grime that's on this. I'll take this out and get it cleaned up. But I thought I'd show that because alcohol does really well with getting a lot of this sticky stuff off. And it's not as bad on the plastic as the goop. Some of the stuff can be that you buy to remove stickers and stuff. I had one that I put on a hard drive cover and it melted it to pieces. So learned a lesson there. And there you go. Looks much better with that sticker off there. Again, you can actually use it to lift these stickers off too if you want to. If you're worried about getting it wet, these stickers usually lift off pretty well and go back down. I'm not going to take that one off because again I'm just going to wipe it down. It's not super dirty, so I'm not too worried about it. So, little trick of the trade. Skip ahead a few days, I don't know how many exactly, but my Game Boy screens did arrive. Got them off eBay, like I said, for, I don't know, they were a couple bucks each, free shipping. So, good deal. I got 4 because, you know, why just buy one? I might get another Game Boy and need to replace the screen. And I did find out this did not come from my cousin. This came from my father. So, hopefully, he'll be happy to get it back. And he was a huge fan of Tetris. So, he'll get it back and be thrilled. Tried to get this off. This stuff is really, really hard to get off, so I'm not going to mess around with it. It's pretty flat already because the other screen was pretty flat. Easy to replace though. Here's our replacement screen. And I'm going to pull both of these covers off here. And that's interesting. Ooh, sticky, sticky, sticky. Good stuff. There we go. Get that off. It should just pretty much sit right in there. I mean, there you go. This does have a cover on the outside to keep it nice and shiny when I'm ready to peel that off. We'll push that down around the edges. I mean, really, how much can you get out of these? So, let's go back to putting it back together. Got the other screen here. It's still sticky around there. So we'll go ahead and leave that as is. Hopefully it will, I mean, I don't think it's a big deal. Push that down gently. And there's the screen looking good. The main board. Slide that guy in there. We'll clean this up more once it's together. That's all there. And push both of these tabs down together. Now that will be secure. Let's see, we've got the off on switch here. Take and scrub this off a little because it looks like there's some crumbs on it. Woo! Had a little earthquake there. Not really. I just bumped the table. I need to get a better setup for this camera. Right now it's just sitting on a tripod. So, let's see. I have to lift that up a little. Slide that right there. And that is be stabilized by the top. And we have little screws in our ice tray. Up here. Now, the thing about putting screws in plastic, you don't want to over torque it because these are usually self-starting screws, and the screw pattern that's in there is the one you should follow. So what you want to do, once you start the screw, if you give it a counterclockwise twist, you'll usually feel a little bump, which is where the screw started initially, and then you turn it and it should go in and not have to make new place for the screw to drive into. If you constantly make new screws and tracks in plastic, you're going to have a problem where eventually the screws will not grab on to the plastic anymore. So, little thing there for you. You know, I may have done that wrong. Looks like those screws are going out here. There. So, looks like we need to put a screw here. And again, counterclockwise, you'll feel a little bump. And then you screw it in, and it'll follow the same tracks that you took it out. So I need to take these two out again, because those are not the ones that go in there. So let's see. So two down there, but those are the external. So we'll put one here. So let's see. Clockwise. There's a little bump. And you go on in. Just a hint, because if you do it wrong, it is going to not work out well for you. Okay, change our bit. Put the cover on. I know I don't need to include all this, but you know, it's fun, so why not? And you can buy probably about any part you can imagine off eBay for these devices. If you don't like your shell, I think they usually sell other types of shells. If say you want the see-through shell or a different color, they usually sell them on eBay. Mind you, they're fairly cheap, but they're usually not the quality that you get in the original shell, unless it's from an original. Heck, I think you can usually buy these stickers too if your sticker is busted or worn away or torn off. There we go. Oh, I forgot to put the buttons in. Great. Which, that's alright. I'll get to that after. Most important now, let's make sure it turns on. Well, it made a noise. I don't see anything. I don't know if it's supposed to... Oh, there we go. Looks good. Put a cartridge in and get this cartridge. I'll put these back on without you guys watching because you don't need to see all that again. And I'll get a cartridge and be back. And there we have it. It's all good. Funny enough, I did clean it up. Still very worn and scuffy. It's just old. I know you can put like polish and all this stuff on it to make it look better, but I don't need to make it look new. I just like to get all the gunk and dirt off that I can get off and get it back into working condition, and I'm happy with that. Batteries are in it. I did notice something. There is a, let's see if I can zoom in here. There's a small crevice here around the side, and if you look there, it's actually got a slight bend to it, which is causing that to, that might be what caused the button to fail, because the button is very loose. I didn't notice this before, but I did take it apart again after getting it together and verified that the button was in fact in place. So that is nothing that I did. I could take a heat gun and try to straighten it out. I don't know. I think I'll just leave it for now and we'll see what happens. I know my dad doesn't play a lot, so it's not that big a deal. If the button fails quickly though, that's something to consider. We did replace this screen. I'm not sure again what happened to that. It's actually inside. I don't know, it almost looks melted, like maybe a chemical dropped in there and did something to it, but that's out. Have one of my favorite games, Metroid 2. This I got a long time ago. I actually got it when it was new. Oh, no I didn't. Where'd my... I swear I got this new. Maybe I have another copy somewhere I don't know about, but I'd gotten... Maybe it's Metroid... I don't know. Anyway, I got Metroid to play when I got the Super Game Boy for my Super Nintendo, and I really enjoyed that. So let's give it a try. Put that in. Up. Let's do the final thing here. Peel it back and make it shiny. Looks brand new. Look at that. So, turn it on. There it goes. Here's the sound. And I haven't played this in a long time. I'm sure my game that would have been on it's long gone, but buttons. Down works, up works. I don't know if start actually does anything. Paused it, so that's good. Start worked. So, everything looks like it's working. We're back in business. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe, and we'll do more. Take care.